Okay, here is a tour of the tiny house. In the front door, and to the right is a big open area that you can kind of, you could put a nice desk in front of the window or over there. I don't know, different ways to lay it out. Okay, I'm gonna stop moving around so much so I don't make you sick, sorry. That's about 7 feet, maybe 7.5, forget. That is 7 feet that way. And then from the wall to the door trim is 6 feet. These mats on the floor so it's a bamboo floor, but then the living room area is overlaid with these really nice cushy foam mats that are super comfortable. They're nice to do yoga on or just sit on the floor or whatever. This is the picture window that looks out toward the canyon. The snow is kind of making things look a little cloudy. I don't know if you can actually see it, but it's in that V notch right there. Okay, and then here's the kitchen. The kitchen counter is 8 feet in length, concrete. And this is kind of cool. So I got this shell really cheap on Craigslist and then gutted it. And the most expensive and difficult part of building a tiny house, or one of those, is the built-in cabinets. So I thought, well, I'll start with a tool chest because they're really nice quality, like smooth sliding drawers. And so both this, which rolls out and gives you extra counter space that also has a chopping block on it, pretty cool. And then the frame that it slides under, I got those online and then just picked, made everything match that stuff as I went forward, like little handles match the handle on this, as does the handle on the stove. And I had a really talented young guy that was living out here at the time build these upper cabinets. And he also did the woodwork over the stove there where he matched the grain so nicely. I think it's really dramatic. It's poplar wood. This might be more detail than you want, but anyway. So here's some more built-in cabinets. Those doors open for more shelves inside. And then the top is, again, the concrete, and there's a little bit of a bow to it to make it slightly deeper, give you a little more room to set appliances or something there. And then I really liked having a curve in the rectilinear space, so I ended up mirroring that in all the windowsills. It was really, really fun outfitting this space. I usually do more of a craftsman thing, but this, the windows and the layout was already to some extent determined, and it forced me to deal with a different kind of palette, and that was really fun. Anyhow, right here is the refrigerator. I think the fridge itself, I'm gonna say, is 5 feet tall-ish, maybe a little more. It's sitting on a drawer to make it a nicer height for using, and the drawer pulls out down there. And that was built by a young woman that lived here for a little while who had gone to shipbuilding school. Okay, this, ignore the toilet paper, that's not the bathroom, that's the pantry, I guess. And then where there's coat hooks there and a shelf above where you can put your hat and mittens and stuff. This vent does vent to the outside, which is important because it's a gas stove. If you'd prefer not to have a gas stove, we could take that out and use the space for like an electric hot plate and a convection oven. It's not wired for 220, so we could not put we could not put a stove that's electric that's similar to that, if that makes sense. Okay, here we have arrived at the bathroom. There will be a curtain instead of a door because I feel a door would just be too crowded here. And since it's probably going to be a one-person space, hopefully that that feels okay. I have a really cool shower curtain picked out for it already. Now where you see red, I still need to put in some of these black trim tiles. So it's almost finished. There's just like half a day of work to do in here. That's like a rainfall type shower head and a cool like a nautical waterproof thing. White, that's the word. Okay, here's a composting toilet. This is a Nature's Head brand if you wanted to look it up online or anything. It's a urine separating toilet, which is a really nice technology that keeps things from stinking. As does the fact that it has its own little tiny exhaust fan, which creates negative pressure and also helps circulate fresh air through your house. So it's a good thing. Anyhow, don't know if that made sense. Feel free to ask for clarification. Here's the bedroom, and you see it does have a door, so it's an actual true second room. There is a double bed in there right now, but a queen will fit. It would just poke out 6 inches farther toward us. I've had a queen in there before. This is a little hardwired heater. It's a convection heater. It's completely silent, so it's nice for sleeping, and it's sized in a way that it's fits this, it works well for this room. Currently, the rest of the house is heated with a space heater, which actually works well. It's very well insulated. I will be looking into putting a heat pump in here, though, so that there's also a good air conditioner. Okay, and that's the space heater that you can use in the main part of the house out there. That's the back door. I always like to have more than one door in a place. And then turning here, ignore those chairs, which are just being stored for the moment. That is a 4-foot long hang bar for your closet. And then there's room behind the door. There's almost a foot back there, so there's room for shelves. I had some shelves at one point when I was staying in here that I could put all my folded clothes on. Okay, I think that's about it. Just come back out in case you want a second look at things. I'm not going to try and push that back in because my videography will get weird if I do. Okay, that's it.